Was only done in 1957.
It's in the Bible, sir. Romans chapter 1.
The United States?
Yeah.
No, the United States wasn't around then.
But it's throughout history, sir. It's here in America. It's throughout history. That's why Sodom and Gomorrah burned to the ground. We can't.
Why does God kill so many damn people?
Because He's God. He's the author of life. He has the right to do that. We don't have the right because we're not God. And we shouldn't be judging God.
He's kind of a sick fuck, isn't he?
Oh, we're pretty sick. Look what we do to children every day. We murder babies and we think we're good people. That's pretty sick. And then we want to turn around and judge God. We want to judge God for killing people.
God turned himself into his own son. Because the son was never mentioned before.
Never before what?
Surely.
Well, why is it okay for us to murder people in the womb, but it's not okay for God to kill people? Why is that? I mean, think about that. We murder babies every day and we call it choice. God can't kill people?
Look through the Bible. God's a pretty sick fuck.
I think we're pretty sick. We murder babies and we call it choice. We parade homosexual perversion through the streets. I think we're pretty sick. And then we have the nerve to judge God?
I think the Old Testament is full of cruelty and anger and
well, how do you judge what?
Create something, let it do its thing.
Oh, He has. Look at America. He's let us do our thing.
I'm not going to kill my daughter.
What's that?
My daughter just misbehaves. I'm not going to kill her.
A lot of Americans do, though. A lot of Americans, millions and millions of Americans do.
I'm talking about when she's up and being an adult.
But would you support murdering people in the womb?
It has nothing to do with
Actually, it does.
No. See, when God killed people, it was when they were adults.
Children die too. But why is it okay for God? Why is it not okay for God to kill people, but it's okay for us to murder people? Why is that? Seriously.
It's not okay for God to kill people, but He does it anyway.
But why is it okay for us to murder people in the womb? The most helpless and defenseless of people in the womb. We do it every day, thousands of times, and we call it choice.
Okay.
Why is that okay? Seriously.
If I go, we're gonna make some muffins for your right to life thing. Is it okay if I just
I don't do that, sir.
Pour a batter
I'm an abolitionist.
and don't cook it?
What are you talking about, sir? I just find it interesting that you want to judge God for killing people, but it's so. Is it okay for us to murder people in the womb in this country? We've murdered hundreds of millions of children. Is that okay for us to do, but it's not okay for God to kill people? We're not the author of life. God's the author of life. The author of life has the right to kill people. We don't.
Who's going to take care of all the unwanted babies?
Well, sir, that's deflecting. I mean, please answer. Why is God wrong to kill people, but we're okay to murder people in the womb? Why is that? Can you answer that for me? Can you?
Yeah, because it's not a full human.
Well, you still haven't answered the question, sir. You know it's a human being. We all do. You haven't answered the question.
You're getting rid of some half-formed cells. You're not.
Sir, you're murdering people. You're murdering people. We know it. A child understands that, sir. It's a human being from the moment of fertilization. And we murder these children thousands of times every day. So, but we're okay to do that, but God's not okay to kill people. That doesn't make sense, sir. It's inconsistent. We have no right to judge God as cruel when we are cruel monsters in this country.
Stuff in the whole anti-LGBTQ thing is ridiculous.
Well, God condemns it. I think we're ridiculous for rebelling against God.
Look what else is in what is that section that mentions? Jesus never mentioned it.
Actually, He did. He did. Jesus is God. He mentioned it. So you're just trying to justify it. You're just trying to justify it.
Do you eat shellfish?
So you're deflecting now.
Do you eat shellfish?
You're deflecting.
There's all kinds of stuff in there that got,
You're deflecting, sir.
Do you wear different types of clothing?
Why are you asking these questions?
Because
you're deflecting.
You're using that to justify being against gays.
Sir, look at the Old Testament, look at the New Testament.
That's
both condemns.
In the Old Testament, they got all
both.
kinds of ridiculous rules about stuff you can and can't do.
Those were rules for a culture at that time.
At that time.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, do you know Jesus condemns homosexuality in the New Testament?
No, he didn't.
He said that it shall be one man and one woman that God joins together, and let no man separate them. He didn't say two men or two women. He said a man and a woman, and Jesus was God. But and Romans chapter 1 talks about homosexuality. Just look at it. Just look at it.
There's all kinds of stuff I can cherry pick out of the Bible.
Do you profess to be a Christian, sir? Do you profess to be a Christian?
What?
Do you profess to be a Christian?
No.
Well, what do you profess to, or what's going to happen when you die? Any idea?
No, nobody knows.
I do. I'm going to go to heaven.
Well, you think.
I know, because God saved me. Because God saved me. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so
it's not
a bunch of goat herders, and 2,000 years ago, and the Bible's been edited so many times. It's been changed throughout history.
So what are you trusting in then? If you don't trust the Bible, what are you trusting?
I trust in myself. I just trust in my fellow human beings.
Well, how do you know that we're to be trusted? I mean, like I said, look at the evils that we do. We're to be trusted.
Yeah, but there's a lot of good people too.
Not according to God's word.
And you live your life the best you can, and you honor people, and you live a good life.
Well, how do you define what's good, though?
We, as humans, have developed sort of we know what's basically the basic stuff of what's good and bad.
Well, what if someone else thinks? What if someone thinks that it's okay to murder people? Adolf Hitler thought it was okay to murder people, millions of people. Was he right or wrong? And why? And how do you determine that?
Well, yeah, we know that killing people like that is wrong.
Well, sir, we kill thousands of babies every day and we call it choice. We don't know what's wrong. We celebrate it. We celebrate baby murder in this country.
You're really hung up on that.
Well, it should be. I mean, you're criticizing God for being cruel and killing people, but you support murdering people in the womb.
What I'm saying is, I don't need to believe in Jesus to live a good life.
Well, actually, you do. Because without God, you can't live a good life. God sets the standard for good and for morals, for good and evil.
Look at, if you were born in Saudi Arabia, you'd be a Muslim.
Maybe not.
If you were born in India, you might be a Hindu.
Well, I was born here.
It all depends on where you were born.
God saves people out of Muslim countries. God saves people out of Hindu countries.
Well,
and God saves people out of America.
People believe in Allah.
And God saves people in this country. This country is wicked. Most people in this country are in rebellion against God.
Oh, that's not true.
Well, you say God's cruel. I think we're cruel. Look what we do to the law of God.
Some people that are cruel, but I think the majority of people are good people
who murder their babies. That's pretty cruel.
Up on that.
I'm just going off what you're saying. You said God's cruel because He kills people. What's wrong with killing people, sir? What's wrong with killing people?
You're mixing
what's wrong with killing people?
People that are alive and walking and moving.
The preborn child's alive, and you know it, sir. Everybody knows it. But we want to suppress the truth and unrighteousness because it's not a convenient truth.
You've got yourself.
You say God's cruel for killing people. Sir, you're cruel for supporting murder in the womb.